Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crocheting Coffee here, and today we have something a little bit different. Now, I've been promising you guys this video for the longest time, and I do apologize about the wait. It was never in my intent to make you wait so long. Not that you care, because this is not a craft-related video. Let me state that again. This is not a craft-related video. This is actually a security camera video. Now, why is Miss Coffee on a crafting channel talking about security cameras? Well, if you guys don't remember, a couple of weeks ago, I had an incident where I was sitting here recording videos or watching TV, and someone entered into my apartment without knocking. It was a maintenance guy. Apparently, he claims that he found the wrong apartment, blah, blah, blah. Either way, it scared the piss out of me. So, I decided I wanted to look into security cameras for my house because I've been worried for a while now that they've actually been entering my house without me being home. Now, I do have 2 dogs. So, entry into the house would not have been, a good idea, but it is not impossible. So, I actually was contacted by a company that sells security cameras. Apparently, they saw the video and they wanted to offer their help, so they sent me out a security camera. Now, the first one they sent me was this one. You can find it on Amazon. The editing, Alishia will have it pop up over here. It's an indoor camera and LED light. Now, when I got this, as you can see, this is what the camera looks like. It does have a plug. It is a plug-in, so you have to, the plug does come with it. It has a panoramic view of 355 degrees. It is motion tracking. Now, I don't know about the motion tracking because this camera, if you move, it'll click on. Like, it goes into rest mode after a while. So, like, right now in Maggie's room, which I will enter in, like, a little video clip or something here. If you move around, it doesn't follow you. So, it's not, like, motion activated, like, if you move, the camera will move with you. Essentially, it'll come out of rest mode and start recording. And then it does have an ultra bright LED light. Now, when I got mine, this is the LED light that goes on top of the security camera. So this is the LED light that goes here. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm holding it. Because when I got it, it came broken. So I was a little upset about that. But it's okay, because I don't really need the light, because there's plenty of light in the kids' rooms that I didn't need the light. So it does have night vision, 2-way audio. The 2-way audio on this is actually really, really good. You can hear, like, I can talk to the kids, like, if they're in their room and they're not laying down for bed, I can, click on the mic and go, hey, go ahead and lay down, and they can hear me and talk back. Active alerts. It does have active alerts on it. Another good thing about the fact that I had to wait to hear back from the company was I've had time to use it. This camera, I would highly, highly recommend if you live by yourself or if you live in a place where you can't, say, have outdoor cameras. This camera is my favorite. I can already tell you that right now. This camera works a lot better than the other one I'm going to show you. It's very reliable. I haven't had any issues with it. It records so much. Like, they have a cloud that they save the video clips to. It's even encrypted and lets you know that it's encrypted for your privacy, meaning nobody else can see the video feed but you. So, with all that said, it does give you a website to go on to set it up, and I have it set up on my phone. So what I did was I actually left my house, left the kids here with Mr. Coffee, went down the street to the dog park, and I went to go check to see if I could still see the camera from my app on my phone. It worked flawlessly. So this camera, I would highly, highly recommend. It is a great indoor camera for those looking for security on the inside of your house. Do keep in mind, again, it is for indoor, so don't stick this outside because I don't know how it would do in the weather. It is a slender, it's about the size, it's a little bit smaller than the box, so it's about this big. But these are the motion tracking sensors on it. It does have this little light on it, and then the camera for whenever you move it. Now, on my phone, I can move the camera around by just scrolling with my finger on the picture, and it moves it and shows you the entire space that you want to see. So I do love, love, love this camera. And this camera is actually located in little Maggie's room. Okay, so there's that camera. Again, I highly recommend this camera. I love it, love it, love it. Even though the LED light came broken, that could have just been shipping. but I do love this camera. Now, the next one. This is the one, and this one was actually sent to me by accident. I thought the company was like trying to pull a fast one on me, because I got this one when they showed me the picture of this one. So I contacted them and was like, are you trying to pull the wool over my eyes? Like, what is happening? And they're like, no, what do you mean? And I showed them the picture. I'm like, this is not the one you showed me. So they went ahead and sent me out the other one. And so I went ahead and plugged up this one as well. And then I asked them, could I just do a comparison of the two? Because if you guys sell both of them, I would like to do a comparison. So Editing Alicia's going to have this camera come up over here as well to show you the price and everything. This one has the 1080p video, the home security, obviously. Baby, you can use it for baby care or pet care. It does have an app with it as well that you can download for the camera so that you can see it. Now this camera, I believe this one might cost more than that one. I could be completely wrong. I probably am, but I can't remember at this particular point in time. This camera has a lot of the same features as this camera. Now, this one also has two-way audio. It also has the night vision. I don't know about active alerts because I haven't gotten any active alerts besides letting me know. They both work on a cloud. So, you can essentially save so much to the cloud. They both do you can get an SD card to put in them if you would like to save the videos. It does have two-way audio on this one as well, so I can talk to Orion and he can talk back to me, because this is where this camera is located. It's located in Orion's room. Now for this camera. This camera, as you can see, on the sides, I guess those might be speakers or something, but this camera here flips back and forth, and the body of it here goes this way and that way. And you can essentially see the same thing, 355 degree, I believe, view. Now with this camera, I'm not the biggest fan of this camera. I'm not going to lie. This camera freezes a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean, I have to restart it at least once every couple of days because it will freeze on an image. One night I went to go check on Orion and I turned it on the app. And these two do have two separate apps. I went to go, which I wish if they sell both cameras, I would say put these cameras on the same app and then just have an option where you can choose either this camera or that camera, because it is kind of a pain in the butt having to go to one app for this camera and then one app for that camera. So I would, if I had a suggestion, put them both on the same app, but then be able to have multiple different cameras within that app that you can look at a time. Like I can get out of, say, this camera and look at this camera. But with this camera, I'm having to restart it a lot more than I have this one. This one I haven't had to restart. I've had no issues with this camera at all. But this camera here, I'm having to restart like at least 2 or 3 times a week because it freezes. So I was checking on Orion one night when I was in bed because I thought I heard a noise. I go to turn the camera on and the camera shows Orion sitting up in bed, not moving, watching TV. And I'm thinking, okay, it's 3 in the morning. Let me go check on Orion because he shouldn't be sitting up. Now, I could have voice messaged him, but I didn't want to scare him with it being that late. So I got up and got out of bed, walked over to his room, went into his room. He was asleep. But the camera was still showing him sitting up in bed watching TV, which meant I had to restart it. Now, when you restart it, this one makes a very high-pitched beep whenever it restarts. So, of course, I had to wait until morning to restart it because of that. So, this camera, it's still really good. I do like the HD video. I do like the fact that it swivels back and forth. I do like the fact that you can zoom in or out. You can do that on both. You can zoom in or out and it gives you a nice, crisp, clear picture. This one, it freezes up too much. And they're both on the same internet, so it's not like they're on different internets or anything like that. But this one freezes up a lot more than I would say is a good thing, because you don't always have time. Like if someone's in your house, you're not going to have time to restart this, and it takes about 2 to 3 minutes for it to restart, and then it makes that beep. And if you're trying to catch someone or something doing something, you don't have time to spend 2 or 3 minutes waiting, and then they'll hear the beep and they'll be scared off, and you'll miss whatever it is you're trying to record. So this one, needs a little work, but this one, I absolutely love this one, which is funny because I didn't think I was going to like this one, but I do. And I would imagine with that LED light being on the top, you would love it just that much more. So if I had my pick of which one was my favorite, obviously this one for the win. They both do have HD 1080p capabilities, I believe. But you can read more about that up on their website on Amazon. Again, I will have both of these linked down in the description box below if you would like to go check them out for yourself. Make sure you check out the description of both. But, you know, I'm not an expert or anything. I've had these for about a month now, and I would have to say that this one here is more reliable than this one here. This one looks cooler. It looks like something out of Star Wars. I do love the look of this one, which is why I was kind of bummed when I got this one instead of this one. And I was like, hold up, that's not the picture you showed me. So I, want to say a big thank you to the company that sent it out to me. I do greatly appreciate you allowing me to test these out for you. This one here does need a little bit of work on the inside mechanics of it. You can, I believe, also hook this up with an Ethernet cord. This one also comes on a base, and the whole box here swivels back and forth. Like, it goes back and forth. And I'll try to add in some video clips or something on the side showing you day and night and stuff like that. So, yeah, if I had to recommend one to you, it'd be this one for the win. So, with that said, folks, thank you so much for watching this very unusual comparison video, I guess. Again, do keep in mind, I'm not an expert. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave those down in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer them as best as I can. Again, because I'm not an expert, I've just only been using these for about a month, and where they both work great, this one, it stalls out, and I don't like the fact that it stalls out, but this one works flawlessly. I absolutely love it. Would highly recommend this one. I would recommend this one as well, but do keep in mind that it does, you are going to have to restart it every couple of days. So say if you're getting ready to leave the house or something, I would restart it just in case, and then, you know, let it record if you're going to let it record, because you can save both of these. You can save both camera footage that you get on the cloud that they have, but you'll have to pay a subscription of some sort, I believe, or you'll have to pay for the cloud after so long, or after so much is stored to it, or you can just buy an SD card for both of them. It's up to you. But with that said, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. Go check these out. They're over on Amazon. I don't think they're that much. They're less than $100. So if you guys are interested, please go check them out. Again, I'm not an expert, but I would definitely like, I definitely like the sleek design of this one better than I thought I would like this one. So the choice is yours. With that said, folks, I'm now going to have to bid you adieu. But not before reminding you that if you're not already a subscriber and would like to see more random crazy videos just like this one, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified anytime I randomly put up a video. And believe me, it's random. But then with that said, folks, I'm going to have to remind you, like I always do, to always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.